Hi Aries, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your February 2nd to the 9th, 2025 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so much for doing so. And if you are interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, or healing, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It's listed in the description box below. Also, I offer, gift cards. There we go, as I forgot. All right, now Aries, let's begin this reading by clearing the energy space, raising our own energy vibration, and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Aries, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Oh, goodness. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Ooh, the Knight of Air, angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly, guide this reading, and show me clearly, angels. Ooh, I love it. Okay. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly, guide this reading, and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides. Okay. Let me make sure that you can see everything. Can you? Okay. All right. Okay. That is good. This one right here, okay, moving her over a bit more, the Queen of Swords. All right. So we are crowned with the Knight of Air. We then have the Two of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Six of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the 9 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Queen of Swords. I don't usually do that. I don't know why I was compelled to. So, yeah, let me just breathe for a moment, because I just feel nervousness after reading the cards. Like, oh, somebody saw something, or something's in here, or people are like, ooh, I don't like that. This is a really good reading. This is really positive. So just be aware. Now let's talk about things astrologically for just a moment to put things into perspective, because we do have swords coming up quite a bit, and Mercury is playing a really big part during this time. So from the 2nd to the 4th, during this week, we have Mercury is trine Jupiter, which can bring optimism and cheerfulness and also tolerance into the situation, but it also enhances, right? Jupiter enhances anything it is next to. And Mercury is all about communication. So this is a great time for communication. This is also a great week for relaxing and also socializing. All right. So with the Knight of Swords crowning everything, we are moving forward. We are looking at this week very much as I'm the hero of my story. I need to move forward in what I need for me, in what I want, in what I desire. I always see that scene in The Night Circus, which is one of my absolute favorite books, where he's getting his cards read and the Knight of Swords comes out to define him. And it's like, okay, you are the hero. right? You are going to be the hero of your destiny. You are going to be the hero of your life. You are changing your world. And that's what this card really means for me. And so when it crowns anything, I get so excited because it's like, okay, I'm taking my power, I'm taking my authority, I'm taking my tenacity, and I'm really making it work for me. And the Two of Swords is, you always thought, you know, life would be like this or life would be like this. You could be this or you could be that. Like, it was very plain. It could be black or it could be white. But we didn't see all the myriad shades that go into creating all the vastness of color. So here with the Two of Swords, we're starting to see, oh, it doesn't have to be, I don't have to pigeonhole myself. It doesn't have to be so strict. I can open up to so much more. And so with the Two of Swords, it is embracing ideas. It is, you know, seeing yourself move forward in a path that you had never expected you could be on. But it's also taking your talents and taking, you know, your gifts and thinking outside of the box, right? So here with the Six of Swords, you are slowly and steadily moving forward towards, you know, kind of places unknown, but you're moving towards your Avalon. You're moving towards your greatness and your power and your tenacity and yourself. And it brings you to the Ten of Pentacles, which really brings success. Now, we have here during this time, okay, Mercury is going to be in Aquarius soon, all right? Or during this time, Mercury is going to be in Aquarius this week, all right? And this is going to bring a time of alertness, adaptability, but also financial abundance. So that is going to be really cool. And we see that here with the Ten of Pentacles coming in, prosperity, success, bounty, generational wealth coming forward. So you can have the backing of somebody with generational wealth. You can also, you know, have the power of your ancestors behind you, really connecting with that which is sacred to you, that which is, you know, connecting you to your sacred line is going to be very important for you as well. So that's a very big thing. With the Five of Pentacles, okay, the Five of Pentacles is a poverty mentality. So here also, this is breaking a generational chain of poverty, of I can't because. And it's like, oh no, you can because. And you're also going to see here, Aries, that you have the backing of your ancestors on the spirit side. So connecting spiritually with your DNA ancestors, but also your past life ancestors, that's going to be very important, or your past life self, that can be very empowering for you. So with the Five of Pentacles coming in, you have this path here, and that can also be, you know, the two paths that we see, the path of prosperity and the path of poverty, where it's like, okay, what do I choose? And I know everybody's like, well, the prosperity, obviously, but when all you've known is struggle, when it's been a hard road, when you went forward with optimism and joy and you know, like, I can accomplish anything, and you got shut down and you got bullied and bamboozled and hurt, it makes things very hard. So here, and we all have experienced that when we are young. There we go, I can speak. When we're young and we step out into the world, or even, you know, older, and, you know, looking at things and thinking the best of people, and then having people be manipulative or cruel or angry or whatever, and taking it out on us. This is going to be a time where we have to kind of connect with our inner child self and say, I'm healing me, I'm being empowered. And then we move to the line of kings and queens. You know, we start with the King of Earth, prosperity, success, bounty, abundance. This is Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So if we're born on the cusp with Taurus, if we have Earth sign energy in our chart, this comes through very powerfully, and this comes through very prosperously. The King of Pentacles is telling us to be successful, to be prosperous, to plant seeds, to look at the way that it grows, and then it moves us to the Queen of Fire. So we're going to be more aligned with our sacred feminine energy during this week. So just knowing that in meditation, you know, connecting with our sacred feminine, bringing our sacred masculine in, and knowing that that could be just a little bit of a trickier connection is going to be important. The Queen of Wands is our fire, our tenacity. It is our magic. You know, it is that secret sauce that we all have, that we put into things, where it's like, oh, I gave this a bit, like, you know, of secret sauce to make it just mine. And that's going to be very, very important for us as we move forward during this week. And also embracing our success ourselves. It's like, don't try to be like everybody else. you're meant to simply be you, right? The old Oscar Wilde quote where it says, be yourself, everyone else is taken. The 9 of Cups is a wish being granted. It is a job well done. It's also saying don't hoard away your talents. You know, don't sit there and think like, oh, I have all these beautiful things, I'm keeping it all for myself. Bring it out into the world. That's going to be important. You're seeing your world change, and it's very much empowered around your voice, empowered around your ideas and your connections. This can also be, you know, being very connected with people who have the ability to plant seeds, like who are long-term growers, meaning that as a fire sign, we like things kind of quickly, right? We have the air sign energy crowning us. These are the fastest moving signs. With the King of Pentacles, this is very slow moving. It's like I can plant seeds and I will watch it grow. I will not think of the problem that's right in front of me right now. I will think 18 million steps ahead, like 18 steps ahead, or, you know, think of all these different things that wouldn't normally come to mind. So that's going to be really good here as well. You can have somebody in your corner who's an earth sign energy, who's very grounded, who looks at things this way. But you can also have that tendency during this time to be like, oh, well, what about this and what about that? So listen to that guidance. It's going to be very important. With the Queen of Swords, it's very much embracing your voice. Now, yes, she likes to move fast, right? The queens here are faster moving. So the king in you is going to be setting down a very firm foundation. The queens within you are going to be letting you shine and letting you open up and letting you see your power to incorporate now. So that's going to be a very powerful thing. Also, you know, the air sign linked with Jupiter, and not Jupiter, with Mercury. And so that power of connection and ideas is going to be moving very quickly in you. I would highly suggest, like, you know, keeping the notepad open on your phone, talking in your ideas, keeping a notepad in your pocket if you like to be more tactile and write things down, because you're going to have a lot of ideas coming forward. You will also have this overflow where it's like, oh, I need to create this, I need to do this, I need to do that. And you can feel like a failure because you want to do 18 million things and you only have 24 hours in a day and you need to sleep, right? So just be mindful about that. Don't ignore your sleep. And also know that you're heading on a new path, a new way of seeing things that's going to take you a bit out of your comfort zone here, Aries. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is the Crow, and it says universal law and truth are now being revealed. Use this energy to create your reality. Yes. You know, there's a creative insight, ideas, new understandings that are coming forward for you. Use it, utilize it. You know, you're being given a lot of gifts this week. Our chakra energy for this week, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. This is soul's healing. This is the soul star chakra located 6 inches above your crown. This is a time to heal. It is a time to connect. It is a time to ground, slow things down. I do feel the energy in this reading is like, speed it up, go fast, go fast. Slowing it down is going to be contrary to what you want to do. It's going to be very important for you and very empowering for you as well. But it's letting in the healing light. It's letting yourself be grounded. And it's letting yourself breathe. It's letting yourself just connect and like disconnect from the rest of the world. Do things slowly. Kind of like a little bit old-fashioned-y. I'm sorry. A little bit congested. A little bit old-fashioned-y, where it's like, okay, I don't need to have all the noise around me. We can put on the radio, we can play our music, but have it be calmer, have it be slow. You know, yeah, just sitting and even listening to a story, right? Listening to books on tape, which also kind of arc back to stories that were on the radio, you know, once upon a time. So here, it's just very beautiful to connect with a slower moving energy. It moves us then to the energy to be mindful of. I don't know if you guys can hear the wind outside. It is so windy here. Angels and spirit guides. This is the world. Now, we can have 2 things. When we're mindful of this, it's like be mindful of needing to be in the middle of everything, of feeling like, oh, I need to be out in the world, I need to be doing this and doing that, and that can lead to exhaustion. But also be mindful of then going to the other extreme and being like, oh, you know what, I'm just done. I'm closing my door, I'm pulling an Emily Dickinson, like, leave me alone type of thing. So just being aware of that, you know, because she wouldn't even let her doctor see her. Her doctor had to examine her through mirrors because she's like, no, world, no. So here, just know that you will have that tendency during this week and you'll be like, what the heck is up with me? I'm going from one extreme to another. Finding that balance is going to be difficult, but it's going to be beautiful. And you find the way that is right for you. And it doesn't mean that you have to listen to anybody else. It's like, no, this is right for me. This is what I need. This is okay. It moves us then to our subconscious spirit message, which is the Heron And it says, let go of convention and follow your own unique path, which I love. It's like, just be you. Be you. Let yourself shine forward. Move forward in kindness, in grace, in compassion, and let that beauty come. It moves us then to our subconscious chakra message for this week, which is peace, the crown chakra, located, right at the top of our heads. Tapping the top of our head can really also help activate the crown chakra. We also carry a lot of stress in our head, in our brows, our temples, our jaws. Oh my gosh, our jaws, especially here with the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. We have a lot to say, and we can feel very uncomfortable saying it. We're moving forward in our words. Doors are opening to us with our thoughts and ideas. And so keeping a journal, keeping, I want to say like a diary, keeping a connection where you get to say what you want to say and you don't have to worry about anybody is going to be very important. But it can also be like, oh, I don't want to say this, So just be aware. Or if you're a type of person like me, I just like to talk. I don't like to write it down as much. Just talking to yourself can be very liberating. It moves us then to our energy to be mindful of. Be mindful with the Four of Pentacles, of vampiric energy, of things being boxed away, of you being put into a box, of energy that drains you, that overwhelms you, but also feels very comfortable because, wow, this is the trauma I've had before. So I'm comfortable with this trauma. I'm comfortable with this pain. It feels like coming home, So just be aware of this, because certain things during this week are going to feel very comfortable, and Spirit is testing you. Are you finding your voice? Are you sticking up for yourself? Are you moving things forward in the way that you want to? It moves us then to the High Priestess. And I love that for you. In the subconscious, where the veil is being lifted from your eyes, you're connected very beautifully with sacred feminine energy, which no matter how you identify is just lovely. Now, if you have a bit of trauma around sacred feminine energy, it can be a little bit challenging. And the way you see that is if you chant to yourself, sacred feminine, and that energy feels connective and grounding, that's great. You don't have trauma there. If you chant sacred feminine, and you kind of feel like, ooh, I don't like that, like there's a bit of trauma. And so you can do meditative work, healing work to help with that. You can do the same thing with sacred masculine, sacred masculine. Do you feel comfortable with that, or is there trauma there? So just connecting with that, and we can do healings with that as well. If you guys want that, but say in my comment box, we can definitely do that. But here with the High Priestess, it's the veil being lifted. It's connecting with your emotional self. It's seeing yourself move forward in love, in grounding, but also you're seeing beyond what people are wanting you to see. It's like, oh, look at this. And you're like, well, you know what? I'm looking deeper. I'm looking at it for me, and I'm looking at it in a way that is right for me and empowering for me. So here, you're not taking things at face value. You want to go deeper. You want to hear both sides of the story. It's no longer like, oh, I'm only going to listen to my little echo chamber. It's like, no, I'm going deeper into things. I'm seeing the truth. I'm seeing what I desire for myself, and I'm opening up the doors. And that's going to lead to such beautiful experiences, because it's going to be like, oh, wow, I'm opening up my world for where I really need to be. And that's just beautiful. It's like, oh, the doors are opening. It's like it's like when you open up the windows when it starts to get warm in the springtime. If you're in the southern hemisphere, you could do that now. Like you open up the windows and you let in the fresh air when it's cooler at night, and it's like, oh, the house just smells so good, right? And that's what we're doing. I just see that. It's like opening up the windows, and it's like, oh, this just smells so good. This is just so fresh and so bright and so beautiful. And that is what I love for you. It's bringing in new air, new insight, new ideas. And you're going to run with it, because Mercury is so strong this week that it's great for ideas. It's great for communication. It's great for storytelling, for any type of creating. So I love that for you guys. All right, Aries, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe and have a beautiful week. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this week and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony. Aries, may blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed week. Bye.